This segment paid for by Davis of Freeze Realtors.
It's time for Happy Tappe Home Tips
I'm so happy about this.
with Luke Tappe of Davis and Freeze Realtors
I'm so happy.
on 97.9 Kick FM.
It is Monday, August 19th, so we bring on our real estate expert, Luke Tappe, who's celebrating a birthday today.
It's
Happy
my
birthday. 21 again, right?
Yeah, 21 again. It's always 21 every year. Thank you.
You get to a certain spot and you're like, I'm 21 again.
I'm 21 again.
Well,
and again.
happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
All right, so there's something you have gotten a lot of questions lately. And you kind of want to address it this morning.
Yeah.
You have sellers like, hey, I have a house. I want to buy a house, but how do I sell my current house?
Yeah. It's like, the most common question. People are like, Luke, what do we need to do?
Sure.
What are the first steps? I would tell them that the very first step is I just need to do a quick walkthrough of your current home. There again, Sam, it doesn't have to be
Immaculate.
Immaculate, exactly. It doesn't have to be.
There can be clothes on the floor.
There can be clothes on the floor. I can look past all of that. I just need to do a quick walkthrough of your current one and then run you some numbers. And
just get a lay of the land of what.
Get a lay of the
Sure.
land. Exactly. And I mean, I can be in and out in 10, 15 minutes. Just do a quick walkthrough. I'll go back to my office, start running some comparables, just see, what similar homes like your current one are selling for. As soon as we, kind of get numbers figured out, the second question that I usually get from people that are wanting to, sell their current one and buy a new one is, well, how do we buy a new one if we have one to sell? There's a couple of different ways, and it kind of depends on kind of what your current financial situation is. One of the, if you can get, they call it a bridge loan. If you can qualify for a bridge loan, it's the best way to do it because it's basically it's called a bridge loan or intermediate financing. It's where a bank takes your current property and the new one, and you pay interest-only payments on the new one until the old one sells, and then they'll put you into a regular conventional program.
Yeah.
But it's just to bridge that gap. That's why they call it a bridge loan. Between old house, new house, and this is kind of the path that we can take. If you can do it that way, it's the best because then you can go ahead and close on the new one. You can go ahead and move. And then you're not like day of closing trying to move the old one. You've got the trailer parked outside the new one, all the crazy stuff. Now, if we have to do it the other way, it's completely fine. It's just, a bridge loan just allows you to move sooner.
Sure.
If we have to do it the other way, we'll make the current house contingent on you closing on the new one.
Yeah.
So as we always say, we're not going to sell you out of a bedroom. You're
not going to be homeless.
Exactly. Maybe, I have people that buy, they sell their old one and then buy their new one in the same day. And it's funny because as soon as we close on the new one,
You're homeless.
yeah,
Pretty much.
they're like, we're homeless now for another hour, or
and
two.
it's exactly what happened with us.
Yeah, exactly. And, either way, we'll make it contingent on you, purchasing that new one. Or you can do the bridge loan. So either way, we're gonna get it figured out.
Yeah.
So
It's good because there's options. There's options for those who are in a financial position where they can do the bridge loan.
Yeah.
And if you don't meet that, then you can go to a contingency plan.
Exactly.
And so don't feel like, and this is kind of what you want to get across. Don't be scared and don't feel like, oh my gosh, don't stress out about it.
100%.
You've got it taken care of.
I've got it taken care of. We're gonna make we're gonna make it contingent, or we're gonna do something that allows you to not be homeless for very long. We're gonna get you in that new home. But yeah, I mean, the first step is just start that conversation
Right.
with me.
Yeah.
Let me come out, do a quick walkthrough, kind of run some numbers, see what your current one would be. And then have some conversations with your lender. See how much equity that you have in your current home. That's going to determine, how much you can put down as a down payment on the new one. That's going to determine payment and things like that. So have these conversations with your real estate professional, whether it be myself, anyone in my office. Have these conversations with your lender early so we don't run into any hiccups or
Yeah, and
speed
that's
bumps.
where your expertise and your team's expertise really comes in because you can handle those hard questions where someone who doesn't work in real estate doesn't maybe even know about a contingency plan or a bridge loan. That's where your expertise comes in. And Luke, if anybody's out there is listening and thinking, I could do this. How do they get a hold of you and your team at Davis and Freeze?
We would love to have that conversation, start that conversation with you guys. Call myself or any of my team members at Davis and Freeze Incorporated Realtors. Visit us on our brand new website, davisandfreeze.com. Give us a call anytime, 217-223-9700. We'd love to help.
All right. Happy birthday. Have a good one. Doing
Thank
anything
you.
special?
We're going to go eat pasta,
Well,
Italian.
I mean,
I love it.
That's my kind of night.
Give me the bread.
And the butter.
That's right.
All right, Luke, we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Sam.